Hey guys, it's me Nessa and I'm back to see myself in the mirror because I'm looking cute today. Hey guys, it's me Nessa and I'm back. Hey guys, it's me Nessa and I'm back. Hey guys, it's me Nessa and I'm back. Guess what today is? No, I said guess what today is? Yes, today is New Year. Today is Christmas Eve. This is the last week of 2018. Hold on, let me turn this Christmas music down. This is our last week of 2018. Can you believe it? Like, it seems like every year around this time, like the year just flies by. Like I feel like after October, after Halloween, it's like the year's done. You know what I mean? So I feel like today would be a good day for me to come on camera and talk about how to get what you want, because a lot of people are going to be setting goals in 2019. A lot of people do resolutions, and I don't know how many people really like stick to it and stuff, but I feel like a lot of people don't stick to those resolutions and stuff because, you know, they don't really know how to get what they want. So this video is going to be an explanation on how to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you want, you can just use these tips and these tricks and just everything will just like come to you in abundance. Trust me. I know because I'm an example, okay? All right, so how to get what you want. Number one, tip numero uno. Y'all didn't know I was bilingual, did you know? Did you know? Yeah. I took Spanish 1 and Spanish 2. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay, number one, numero uno. Show confidence at all times. Confidence is extremely important to have because most people who are successful displayed confidence at a high level. And if anybody knows anything about The Secret and the law of attraction, you have to literally visualize you having whatever it is you want. And I feel like confidence goes hand in hand in that, because you have to be confident to know like you deserve what you want and what you need. Hold on, somebody looking at me from downstairs. Yes? I'm finished. Okay. All right, so that was Mikey, y'all. He coming downstairs. He been upstairs cleaning, so maybe he wants to get in the video. I don't know. Maybe he'll make an appearance. I hope so. All right, so show confidence at all times, okay? Now, a lot of people might not have high confidence, so a good tip is to fake it until you make it. Faking it until you making it does not mean you're fake. It just means like you're practicing to become something that you want to be. So once you fake it, once you practice at it, eventually it'll become second nature, and confidence is going to be like, you know, like talking. It's just going to ooze out of you. And trust me, people can pick up that energy from you. So you don't want to be like, you want to always be confident, because sometimes, well, not sometimes, most of the time people can pretty much like pick up that you have low confidence or low self-esteem, and they will definitely for sure use that against you. And I don't know, it's just not a good thing. It's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be like Beyonce that thing. In my mind, what I do is whenever I'm having those days where I'm just not feeling like on top of my game or something, I'll just like in my mind act like, okay, today I'm Rihanna or today I'm Beyonce. And I just go out in the world and I'm like, yeah, I know people looking at me because I'm a superstar or whatever. And I mean, it sounds like kind of childish or like, you know, funny, but it really does help. It's helped me. So, all right. And the good thing about faking it until you make it, like, nobody will ever know. Nobody's gonna be looking at you and be like, oh, she ain't really confident, she faking it. Like, unless you just like overdoing it. So yeah. And like I said, in over time it will become natural. So, and yeah, guys, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading in my journal. Okay. All right. No, numero dos. Yeah, that was 2. Create your own destiny. Okay, this is like a two-sided argument. Some people believe destiny is something that is going to become no matter what. Like, no matter what you do, you were destined to be this. So no matter what choices you have made, your destiny will always lead you down the same path. On the flip side, other people believe you choose your own destiny. So every choice that you make leads to another. Like, every choice you make leads you down a road, and then the next choice leads you down further down that road, or you make a choice and it goes down another road. Okay. So create your own destiny, and you can do that by setting goals and accomplishing those goals. So if you're new to this, I would always say, like, start small. Start with small goals. Don't try to start out with big goals, because what's going to happen is, if you set out for big goals and you're constantly failing at those goals, you're going to get discouraged, and you're just going to like give up, or you're going to get depressed, and your confidence is going to go sink deeper, and blah, 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 blah. So just start small. Like, for me, for instance, like, every Sunday I'll set 5 different goals that I want to do for the week. And they're like small stuff, like meal prep, or make sure I have all the laundry folded by Wednesday, or make sure, you know, my room stays tidy. Like, any small goal. Last week I set a goal where I was going to go to 2 different places that I've never been before. And I set that goal because I have this anxiety thing that I have going on, where I get so stuck in a routine, and I just want to do what I'm comfortable with. And that's cool, but you become stagnant like that. And so that means you're not only are you degressing, you're not progressing, and that's not good for life. Like, everybody needs to be moving. Like, everything in this world, every living thing in this world evolves. So if you're stagnant, you're not evolving. Okay. What else? Numero tres. Numero tres. Number 3. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Now, a lot of people feel like, oh, by this age, I need to have this accomplished, or all my friends are doing this and I'm doing that, so I'm not successful. And you can never determine your success by what others are doing around you. You have your own life, your journey, and you go through things for a reason. You go through your own life so you can have your own testimony. It's not comparable to anybody else. Just know, like, you're doing things for you. So if it takes you 3 months to do what another person takes 1 month, that doesn't make you less worthy of anything. It just means you're different. You have to do things your way in order to be able to have your own unique testimony. And I used to struggle with that a lot. I always felt like I didn't fit in, and I always felt like there was something wrong with me because I didn't enjoy doing things the way other people did them that were around me. And I just had to, like, this past year, I really did a lot of self-development and really came into my own and started accepting my flaws, my talents, and just embracing not only the good, but the bad too. So, yeah, slow and steady wins the race. Don't get hung up on deadlines. Like, it's good to set goals and deadlines, but if for some reason you don't meet that deadline, be kind to yourself. It's not that serious where you gotta beat yourself up because you didn't reach a goal that you thought you were going to reach. There's always another day. There's always the next day to start over. So just be kind to yourself, and remember, slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Numero tres. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Numero cuatro. Okay. Basics of fishing and dog training. Has anybody ever heard of that before? Well, I've never heard of that until I did some research on this. And what it is only reward when behavior is good. When dealing with other people, you have certain standards that you've set for yourself, okay? If people meet your standards or like surpass those standards, you reward them with your friendship, with whatever you want to reward them with. It depends on the type of relationship that you have. Like if it's a boyfriend, you're going to reward them with love or appreciation or affirmations. So like basically it's treat people good who treat you good. And if people treat you bad, you don't necessarily have to treat them bad because, yes, Mikey.
Every time you say, like, have you ever heard that? Like, tell me to comment below if you heard it.
Comment down below and let me know how y'all feel about that.
Yes.
Okay, so you show people how you treat people, how to treat yourself, okay? So if people are doing things to you that makes you feel bad about yourself, then you definitely need to let them know or cut them out of your life. Or you can do both. That's what I've been doing. Like for me, I've needed to work on being more assertive with people. And because what I have a tendency of doing is like avoiding conflict. So that means internalizing if someone made me upset, because I've heard so many times you're sensitive. So I learned, okay, let me just hold this in because maybe I'm being too sensitive. But what you do is you internalize that conflict, and so that conflict's just eating you up inside. So what I've been trying to do is, if someone offends me on something that I feel is important, then in a nice way, I can let them know, hey, I really didn't care too much on how you made me feel or what you said to me or how you disrespected me. And before, what I would do is not say anything at all, and then I would just hold it in, and then that person would keep, crossing that line and keep building it up till one day I just snap, and then I just like curse them out, and it's just like horrible. So, and then I would feel bad about it because I like overreacted instead of like just being normal and just talking about why I felt the way I felt. Numero cinco. My presence is a gift. My presence is a gift. My presence is a gift. Set standards, okay? If people cost you too much, cut them off, and you set the price for your worth. If people have an issue with what you set, peace. Next, what Ariana Grande say? Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. Bye. Like, y'all have to realize there are so many millions of people on this planet. What one won't do, another one will, okay? You don't have to beg, threaten, extort. You don't have to do none of that to get what you want from somebody. Number one, most likely if people want to do something for you, they're going to do it rather, regardless of what you do or say, okay? If people don't appreciate who you are, they don't appreciate your thoughts, your opinions, your feelings, your emotions, you need to cut them out of your life because they are not, sis, let me tell you, that person does not value you, and they're in essence, they're chipping away. That's me, like, y'all know that little tool that you use and the iceberg, never mind, ice carving, Anyway, they're chipping away at your self-value. And one thing you should never do is let anybody tell you how much you're worth, okay? We have what is called inherited worthiness. That's something that everybody is born with. That inherited worthiness is something no one can take from you unless you give it away to them. I had to learn this over the past 2 years, that my worth is not determined by where I live, what car I drive, what I wear. Like, none of that determines my worth. I determine my worth. Whether I have my natural hair, whether I have a wig on, whether I have makeup on, whether I'm natural, I still have that same worth regardless, okay? So you guys need to know that your worth is a gift. Your presence is a gift. So if you're not being appreciated, you need to keep it moving. And that is not being selfish or bougie or stuck up. That's just self-love, okay? Self-love is the most important thing that everyone needs in this world, okay? You can't love others and you can't expect others to love you to the level that you deserve if you have no self-love. It starts with self, okay? Selfishness is not a bad thing. I was talking to like a really good friend of mine, and she was telling me that the perfect person, even though there can never be a perfect person, but the perfect person is a person who is selfish but still empathetic. Okay? Merry Christmas, guys. I love everybody.